Hey guys, how's it going? It is Andrew or Genesis Nobody. This is my first video I'm making with my GoPro. It might look a little weird, like I might not be like completely in the screen how I need to be, and you might be able to see my dirty room in the background, but you know what, we're trying it out. And then like I can see myself on the phone right here. I'm actually gonna pull that up and you can see it's really weird. It's so cool. I honestly really recommend the GoPro. I guess I probably shouldn't do that until I really use it in some action situations, but as of right now I'm really satisfied with it. But today what I'm going to be talking about is a little bit different. In this video, I'll be in Florida when this video goes up, I think, depending on when I decide to upload it. But I'm going to be talking about a book. And I know, no one likes reading. A lot of people just think, oh, reading is stupid. But I read this book, and I actually have a couple other books that I plan on reading while I'm down in Florida. And this book is different than every other book that I've ever read. I mean, I sometimes get into a book, but this book, I honestly feel like has like a lasting impact that'll honestly change my life. Like this book is a game changer, and it may sound like this or something that I'm like being promoted to say this. Just so you guys know, I'm not at all. The author is Stephen Pressfield. It's called The War of Art, and it says break through the blocks and win your inner creative battles. And what it talks about is this thing called resistance, is how they refer to it as. And it's basically this force of energy almost. I'm doing a really bad job explaining it. I don't want to like go super in depth because I could talk about this for a really long time. But just like how a lot of people don't do what they really want to do with their life. And for example, there's this one guy that meets with people that have terminal cancer, and so they're not looking too well with their life, I guess you could say. And he's no doctor, but all he does is he asks these people questions and kind of talks to them about how, like, what do you really want to do with your life? And so let's say John finds out that he wants to just go and help people for the remainder of his life. And there's actually a remarkable amount of people that either get better or actually I can't remember that. I think they put out some statistic in it, but that like these people went into remission. And maybe it's because they really found out what they want to do with their life. It's a weird thing to think about, but it's just really interesting. And I think the biggest question in life is finding what you really want to do and were meant to do. And I think this book will help you do that, and not only find out what your thing is, but how to start approaching it. Because a lot of like artistic things, for example, like one thing that I can think off the top of my head is like making music. Like you can't just one day be like, oh, I want to make music. Well, you can, but you got to approach it a certain way, I guess, because it's really overwhelming. There's so many little things that go into it. There's so much money involved with it, and different things like that. But it's a really short read. That's another reason why I like it. And you can see I like have all these pages like marked down. But I'm gonna find this little page. It's like it's categorized up into 3 different little books within the book. But a page is, you can expect pages like that where it's just a little bit of text on it. And I don't know, it's just a really good inspirational book. And it was, I think, only $12 on Amazon. But if you feel like you're coming to a point in your life, because the majority of us are teenagers and we're kind of looking where to go with our lives and what we want to do, and we have some big decisions or have already made some big decisions as it relates to college and things like that. So this book, honestly, I'm going to read it again, I can say that. But it really helped me not only find out what I want to do with my life, but start to pursue it more. And I think that's a really valuable thing, because I think I already said this in this video, but I feel like the most important thing in life is to find out what you were meant to do or what you want to do and do it. Because if you're not doing that, every single day can be miserable. And you got to think of the people that are just working 9 to 5s that are just absolutely miserable, just going to work every day. Oh my gosh, I hate my life and stuff. And I really don't want that. That's like my biggest fear in life, is taking the wrong career pathway and realizing, holy shit, I don't like this at all. Like I feel like that'd be the worst feeling of all time. But I think this book really helps you get away from that feeling. Not get away from it, but combat the feeling, I guess would be a good word. And yeah, that's actually gonna is it gonna end it? I don't want to talk about it too much, because I'm already on 4 minutes and 40 seconds, and I could talk for a lot longer about this. It says one really interesting thing. That's the last thing I'm gonna say, and then I'm gonna peace out. It says something about Hitler, and if you didn't know Hitler, I think I want to say he went to an art school in Vienna, and he was either like rejected, or he went there for a while, was rejected, or just was not a successful artist. And it says something like it was easier for Hitler to start World War II than it was to face a blank canvas. And that was just a really, really weird analogy or metaphor that they used that really just brought to life to me how difficult it is to find out what you really want to do. And I think it's evident that there's evident, or I don't know how to say it exactly, but you can tell when someone is really passionate about what they do in their life. And I think it's a really cool thing. So, War of Art by Steven Pressfield. I'll put a little link on the screen right somewhere or in the description, or you can just Google it up yourself. You can probably get it on Audible, listen to an audiobook. But yeah, that's going to end this video. Feel free to leave a like, and if you do end up buying this book or somehow reading it, tell me, because that'd actually be really cool if one of you read that, and maybe we could talk about it sometime or something. So I hope you guys like this GoPro quality, and it's like running low on battery, so I'm actually going to go now. So I'll see you guys later. Bye.